Hello everyone, welcome to LITSOFT Consultancy. We provide SAP online training. Today we are going to discuss about SAP MM Business Partner. This is UL Ready. Let's discuss about SAP ECC Supplier, SAP S4 HANA BP, and earlier the T codes which we used XK010203 for vendor master and BP from SAP S4 HANA. So here if you can see all these three codes which we discussed and SAP S4 HANA BP as a transaction code. We will discuss further about so what exactly in the ECC and what are all the steps are there, and SAP S4 HANA BP what are all the steps are there, and what is the relevancy between these two to recognize in the simple manner. Let's go to course content. So LITSOFT.com, and here in SAP MM, let me go to course curriculum here and BP master. This is free, you can use visit now. So here if you can see BP master, it is a comprehensive overview, so which will be having the definition, purpose and the process flow, the number of tables. Let's discuss these tables at the end of the session, and a couple of interview questions are based on the SAP S4 HANA BP. And straightforward, we will get into BP configuration and what exactly, so what is the background for the BP configuration and what is understanding about within the system, so SAP S4 HANA BP, right? We having all these steps you can see here and the respective comparison. Yeah. So here SAP Business Partner segment, parallelly let me open SAP system. What is it? Well, okay. Yeah, let me go for this. So here we are speaking about BP partner segments. So we will be having general data, which will be having the basic information of the supplier and the company code data. So company code information, purchasing data, purchasing information. And you see in the system here, so this is organization. Okay. And when you are going inside, so you will be having three. And let's take existing. Let's understand the business partner here. Let's say 173 all zeros 1, the existing one. Just we will be having the view on the SAP standard best practices supplier, and this is address, and you can see here the address. Yeah. Okay. Now you will be seeing here accounting and the supplier, two groups. We will discuss those. And when I am opening the financial accounting, you are having the company code, and 1710 is the company code, right? This is a supplier information reconciliation account, 211 all zeros. Let's say this one and the short key. And let me go for the supplier here. And this will be having whole purchasing information along with the general data, right? And in this purchasing, order currency, payment terms, okay, then partner functions. So you will be having these as a default, right? Yeah. Mainly here is a purchasing data. Keeping conditions. purchasing group, planned delivery time, schema group. Yeah, this is the generic information. Let's go to this and understand about supplier account group and a number range assignment, right? So here, if you see, you go for the configuration, define customer account group. You can even go with OBD3, and this is the menu path. Yeah, in the financial accounting and account group with the screen layout. So we'll go there. And then you will go for the define customer account XKN1 or the path, and you will enter your number ranges. So here you will be having the number range assignment OBAS or the path. Immediately after this one, the path will be there. Let's complete this first area within SAP. Then we will get into the other area, right? Next, I will go for SPRO, SAP reference IMG, and so I will go for the cross application, the financial accounting. Yeah, account receivables and payables, supplier accounts, master data. Give me a second. Yeah, define account group with the screen layout. If you want to see just information, IMG activity, you will be having the transaction code here. Last four codes, characters. Okay, so you consider for that. Now, what is this? OBD3, right? And let me go inside. This is a account group, right? If you use /o OBD3, as already we are in here, just showing that, okay, this is the same way. You will go for the change and create your own account group. Now I will click on this and I will copy the vendor. Yeah, select vendor and copy, and you will create your own account group. Let me create this. My vendor here Z006. Yeah, I'm copying and saving. Go back. And now for this account group, so what you are seeing here, see, define number ranges. XKN1 directly you can go, or create number ranges for vendor account groups. So you can see here XKN1. I'm going inside, and you will be having the number range display, and you will be having the intervals and number range status, how many vendor accounts. Okay, so created. Let me go for here, for example, 06 is my number, and let me use this, and you need to give external for, okay, so vendor account group. Let me save this. Go back. So I'm good with vendor account number ranges, right? Then what I need to do, the assignment. Assign number range to the account group. OBAS directly you can go, or immediately you will be having this one, assign number ranges for account group. So what is our group is this C006, and the give number range which we have created just now is 06. Then save. Go back. Okay, now we have done the first part. Okay, and we have done the first part. Let's say here, this particular part, earlier what we used to do during ECC, and the same thing for SAP S4HANA BP, the first part been completed. Now let's move on to SAP S4HANA BP and understanding about what is the BP role and the BP number range and grouping, assignment, master data, synchronization, and all these steps, right? And if you go above, so here in the BP configuration, Okay. 1, 2, 3. These areas completed. And a BP account group and a number range assignment is there. And these two are the path and the master data synchronization. Let me go to here. Later we will discuss within the BP about the BP role and the BP grouping. Right. Now let me close this node, financial accounting, and I need to go where? Cross application components. Okay, here you will be having the business partner, SAP business partner. Go to basic settings, business partner roles, and define BP role is there. Okay, what it will do is the define BP role. Now we will go here about FL series, for example, right? And the customer you are seeing FLCU00, FLCU01. Similarly, you will be having for the supplier, financial accounting, and supplier. FLVN00, FLVN01. If you want, you can make it customizing. And okay, so let's say you will be selecting this and you will be having the copy. And let me put this 0100, right? FLV is the vendor, and I will put as a Z here, ZFLB00. Yeah. So this is a customized one and a BP category. So then say copy already exists. It's been created. Yeah. But this is the way how you need to create. And if you want, okay, so just to change the name and go ahead. That's fine. So let me go with the standard. And now little bit of insight. If you see FLVN00, what you are seeing here, the category is FLV00, right? And yeah, this is what created already. But if really required, you will go, otherwise, okay, so you don't go there. Yeah. The category level, what is there inside in the category? You see here, per customer I open, vendor. We will open vendor. That is 00 is nothing but the financial specific. And go inside here, delivery type, right? The company code data and the general data, right? And we are mentioning about here the general data, organization, person, and the group. Fine. Then just see about the other one, organization, person, group, and so we have BP role category. Yeah. Now this is understanding about the BP role. Now for the BP role, so what you need to have is the groupings and number ranges. This I am taking as a standard. If you want, as mentioned about the customized, you can go. But let me create number ranges for this. Grouping and number ranges. First, I will create one number range. Okay. Let's say 06 is there. And I'm going to use as a same number range 06. If you want, just create the new number range if you want. Then 05, for example. 501. And yeah. Until 600, for example, to save the numbers for others. Yeah. Okay. To make it synchronize, this 06 I'll be using for the other one for the grouping is the same name. Let's try with that. Okay. This is my Z006. Yeah. So Z006 already exists for the customer we have created, and the same thing I am going to take. And as earlier example, if you want to go for Z005, this is Z005, and I am going to use as 05. Yeah, both the way we can see. 5 and 6 we have. Yeah, we are good with that. Then let me close this business partner. Then I will go for master data synchronization. Here in the master data synchronization, you will go for the customer vendor integration. And in this, partner settings, vendor integration, account keys, and define number assignment for BP vendor. Yeah. And for the easy ready reckoner, and I will go for this path. Okay, to make it perfect. Now, I'll be having Z006 is a group, right? Do you have here Z? No, right? So let me go for new entries or just a copy of that one, whatever. And here my group is Z006 and this one is the same. Yeah, same. So I'm making as the same number. Okay. Why we need to use same number? We'll discuss further. So at the end of the session about the interview questions. So 4 or 5 questions we will discuss on BP configuration and the relevant areas. Okay. All these we are good. And if you come here, we have created BP role customized, or I am taking the standard here. No need of customization, but if really needed, okay, so we can go ahead with that. And have created 06 and a /05, whatever the number range you are creating. You create the number range here and here, both should be the same. And so here for the account group, I have assigned created number range and assigned number range, OBAS, right? And here in SAP S4HANA, BP grouping and the number range created and assignment completed. And between this account group Z006 and BP grouping Z006, okay, so which we have created, in the master data synchronization, you are assigning these two and you are clicking the same number for, okay, BP2 vendor configuration. Yeah, so this is what overall we have done. Now, if you further just have understanding about SAP BP role, what are all the roles are there? General data, all the zeros is nothing but search general partner information and the company code FLVN00. So if you want, you can customize as mentioned. Financial accounting, company code data, reconcile account, and all that details, right? And the purchasing data FLVN01. And this is about the purchasing information. Now, let me go and create one. The last step is there, right? So that is about the create business partner. New business partner, let's create. Go for BP. And you are going for what? So here 3 categories are there, and for any organization, vendor or customer, you are going for organization. And default, this is this general, all zeros is nothing but business partner general, and you will be having all the BP role. As earlier discussed, this is a BP role. BP role defines about, okay, so which segment is that one? About the general, company code, and so you are purchasing. And here in the grouping, you are assigning about what? Your number ranges, whether internal, external, and what exactly the number range you are going to use. And here we created internal number range, either 5 or 6. Let's try. Okay, so I will enter this. And this is company, and this is a supplier. Let's understanding about, he is a guy, domestic, supplier domestic is a search term. Oh, this is salutation. Okay. This is a search term I'm using. So you can search this vendor with this one. And my vendor is there in Atlanta. For example, I am giving respective zip code, country, and region. Yeah. Then you will be having the language, the vendor specific, the language you need to use, and all the information you have entered. And what you need to do now is, so select this print preview. Just I am checking about, okay, so with ABAP you will work. So how the print preview is there. Then let me save this. And now what you need to do, so go for change, okay, and you are going to have FL series, right? FL, this is customer and this is vendor, and a financial account. I'm going for the financial accounting, and 602 being created. Now within this one, my company code data I'm going to update it. What is my company code? Let's say I am having the company all eights, fine, and I should be using reconciliation account, account payable and receivables. Account payables, and we are good with this one, okay, and sort key. So I'm going by the posting date, and what are all the other relevant information is there is whatever the mandatory it is asking you give, otherwise I will be fine. Just understanding about this, okay. Any other information? You're good, right? Yeah. So vendor payment, the company code level. So finance will go for their terms of payment. Okay, this is about, let's say, immediate payment, and we are good with this. Okay, all these are the optional, and the finance will go for whether it is relevant for dunning and all that stuff. Okay, dunning procedure. So based on the relevancy, you can explore all these tabs and what are all the information is there. Okay, I'm saving this. Now what I need to do, I need to go for the purchasing information, right? And as I mentioned about IFL series, this is supplier and supplier general data. So we are good. Already we have seen this, and you explore all these areas, right? And coming to purchasing, fine. What is my purchase organization? Let's see. All eight. Yeah. So if you go here, my purchase organization, and you will be having your respective purchase organization, and select, you can transfer it, and it will be sitting here. What is the order currency of your supplier? And what are all the payment terms? Maybe finance level is that, and okay, so in the purchasing, your discussion happened with vendor or supplier. This is the one. And Incoterms, CFR I am taking, and let's use this, the target location. So you need to mention, yeah. Anything else? Mandatory. So it will show purchase group for this vendor, which is a purchase group. Yeah, purchase group 1, for example. Yeah, planned delivery time and all that. Whatever the information you need, okay, so that information you are going to enter. Now you are seeing about the partner functions, so which is the configuration not completed. So now we will go to partner determination. Okay, this is material management. Within that one, purchasing, and go to partner determination. And here you can see about the define partner roles. So here I am checking about, okay, yeah, VN is a supplier. Yeah, these are the standard partner roles, and so we need to make it so define permissible partner roles for the account group. As I have created the new account group, so let's check here my partner function VN for Z 006 is there? No, right? Now I will go for new entry and my partner function, so which is OA and VN and PN. So you will see now ordering address, supplier, invoice. In the next step, partner schema in supplier master. Okay, this is L1, L2, and vendor level, plant level is L3. Right? Let me, if I see this, and these are the functions. In this one, what you can see is OA, supplier, ordering party are mandatory. That's why it is asking about those areas and no change in the supplier. Right? Now, I'll go here, assign partner schema to account group. Right? And Z006, yeah. Now, just assign these areas L1, L2, L3 and save it. Or L1, more than enough. It's fine. Now let's try again here. Go here and enter. Now you are getting about, so your ordering address, the party, then supplier and invoicing party, right? Then save it. Now, is there anything you need to see here? Right? The languages and purchasing data already we have given. Let me save this. So your vendor got saved. I'll go to BP and this is 602 and you can go for double click on this partner BP and you will be having all the information, right? And let me go for general data which you have created so far. Yeah, this is the information entered and I will go for the vendor level. Yeah, that is the customer one and this is the vendor. Okay, then you will be going for your vendor is nothing but supplier information about purchasing and this is the information you entered so far. Yeah, let me save this. This is what how you need to create your vendor master or supplier master. Now I'll go for a couple of questions here. See now here business partner number and vendor number, right, for this account group. So you are checking about here. Now you can see vendor general data. Now the questions will come. Now what is the relevancy between account group and BP grouping, right? The number range, the assignment, why we need to have the same. If we put the different number, what will be happen? Can we use the different number ranges for account groups, right? The same, the business BP grouping is a vendor group and you will be having the different account groups. Let's say domestic, international, and the grouping is the same and the number range is different. Yes, you can do that. And the different area, if you have the grouping and the account group is the same and you will be entering as a same number. Where do you have the configuration? So for to make the same number range. Okay, so you can see here the master data synchronization level, you will be having the same number range. So you can go for these type of questions. And what else you will be having, right? And here you are using about the external. Why you need to take external? Or if I want to have these same number ranges, okay, so what are the configuration settings? Okay, so you will be having in the system and that way you can go ahead, right? This is the overall information what you have seen about BP for the vendor master record. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.